Pressure management. What the heck is pressure management? This simply refers to our body's ability to control or to manage pressure that is formed inside of us when we are either coughing, laughing, lifting heavy objects, or maybe doing core exercises, pushing to poop, etc. So any type of pressure that is formed inside of our body, pressure management simply refers to, can our body handle this, and can it do it efficiently in a way that is not causing any harm to our system, especially to our pelvic floor. So one of my favorite strategies for pressure management is something that's super simple. It is called exhale with exertion. This can be extremely beneficial for individuals that have stress incontinence. So for example, if you are squatting down to pick up your child and you're pushing back up and you're like, oh my gosh, I just leaked a little bit when I came up out of that squat, or maybe even when I dropped down into the squat, or maybe you picked up a heavy box or heavy groceries and you notice a little bit of leakage, or perhaps someone that has pelvic organ prolapse and just has a lot of heaviness and pressure down in their pelvic region, or even someone else that has diastasis recti. And we know that midline is sensitive to pressure, and we're trying to avoid any excessive pressure through the middle part of their abs that can present as a little bit of a cone or a bulge, doming, etc. So all of these different presentations can be very, very, very much benefited by this one simple technique. And there are multiple techniques, but I'm going to focus on this main one, which is simply exhale with exertion. So what does that mean? That means that when you are exerting your body, you are simply going to breathe out with it. So what that means is, let's say you're dropping down to a squat and then you have to push to lift your body up out of that squat, especially if you're holding on to a child, a baby, a box, a heavy box of items. You are going to inhale as you go down. So, and then you're going to push as you come up. Other ways that you can think about this is when you exercise. So let's say you're doing even a upper body exercise. Let's say you're doing overhead press. So you've got your weights here, shoulder press. So you've got your weights, you're going to inhale. And then as you push up and overhead, you would exhale. Obviously, with weightlifting, with deadlifting, heavy barbell squats, or different compound lifts, there are different techniques that we can go over that are more nuanced and more specific than just simply breathe out when you are exerting yourself, because oftentimes these different things can need or require more specific breath techniques. But in general, pressure management, one easy way to remember that is simply just exhale and breathe out when you are exerting yourself. So that would be with lifting, with pooping even, you're gonna breathe out as you push. With carrying heavy objects, you wanna just think, if you're like carrying and walking, you just wanna think about continually breathing instead of kind of straining and holding your breath. This is the same concept, just kind of repeated throughout these different scenarios. All right, if you have any questions, let us know. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.